Hey, this is Lily with Free Range Worship, and I would like to talk to you about how to do a corporate response Advent wreath. So when I do experiential worship with communities, I talk about ways you can do prayer stations, not just as individual stations, but as a corporate response so the whole community is participating. And one of the things in traditional Advent wreaths are the 4 candles, and then the 5th candle in the middle is the Christ candle. And usually in some churches, each week of Advent, which are the 4 weeks before Christmas, a family or an individual lights one of the candles. For example, the first week is hope. So someone goes and lights the hope candle. And usually tells a Bible story or reads a Bible verse about hope or something like that, and it's usually with kids, and it's all cute and fun, which is great, and I don't have a problem with that, but it's not as participatory as if everybody lights a candle together. So one of the things that I started doing with our community long ago was creating a corporate Advent wreath. This can be, depending on the size of your community, this could be really big. It could be multiple. I've used tables with multiple trays of candles, of tea light candles, to participate depending on how many people you have. I've used sand on a table rather than a platter. It doesn't have to be this fancy. I kind of went with a fancy platter and then a wooden candle in the middle, just kind of to symbolize Jesus being born in a manger versus the fancy palace. So the concept, though, is that we're all willing and agreeing to participate in Advent, to participate in receiving the hope that Jesus brings to the world, or the peace, or the joy, or the light, or the love. So we are the light of the world because Jesus came to us, and so when we light our candles in the middle and participate in that, we are saying we are receiving that light. Or you can say, I'm willing to participate in the waiting for the coming of Jesus this Advent, and have everybody light a candle as they come into worship. It could be set up in your foyer or narthex, or it could be set up somewhere in the front of your church. So if you take communion as a congregation each Sunday, that after people take communion, they could light their candle. It could be done as people go out of church, the worship service, somewhere either around the back of the church where people go out. I like coming in actually better than going out, but either way, whatever would work better for your worship space and for your community and your service. But the concept is that we're all participating together. So you might even have the first Sunday, have everybody have a tea light candle in their chair or on their pew, and you could pass them out like you pass the offering, and talk about Jesus being the light of the world, and that we need to receive that light this Advent season. And so as they would go out, or as they come up to the front, then they light their candle, and their willingness to participate in that light or to receive that light this Advent. And you can do that each week. So each week have a basket of candles and refresh the candles because they don't burn very long, and have them participate each Sunday in the theme of the week of Advent, like hope, peace, joy, love, and then being Jesus as the light of the world, we're receiving the light, and we get to be the light. So that's what I call a corporate response Advent wreath, and I'll tell you more in the weeks to come about how some other ways you can do Advent as a community. You can do this as a family as well. So a smaller version of this on your dining room table or your kitchen table, where everybody lights a candle at night, each night of Advent, and talk about how to bring hope to the world, peace to the world, joy to the world, love to the world, and be the light to the world. Thanks so much. Hope you have a great day. Just getting you some thoughts as we prepare for Advent. Blessings.